Hi Capricorn, this is going to be your April 2018 love reading, and we're going to get started straight away. We have the Judgment card, which is all about making decisions. We have the Emperor, another major arcana. Emperor ruled by Aries, and is very, very sort of, doesn't show a lot of emotion, but is very strong-willed. Aries also being a fire sign. Oh wow, that went flying. We have the Nine of Wands on the floor. Let's see. Okay. Nine of Wands. Thinking about something, trying to make a decision about something. Could be a person. You could actually be dealing with an Aries, someone with a fire sign perhaps in their chart as well. Someone, not just an Aries, but someone that has maybe some communication issues, maybe some sort of is not as emotionally open, because the Emperor is not the most emotionally open person in the world. Just going to put it out there. So they also may be lacking communication. So this essentially makes you, this is how I'm channeling, so this may or may not resonate with you. Remember, this is a general reading. So the Emperor, this person who is sort of what I think is the Emperor energy, may not necessarily be communicating very well with you, and so I feel like you're making a decision as to whether you're going to stay with them or not, because you're waiting. You're essentially waiting for a sign as to whether you should leave or whether you should stay. So it's this idea of you're holding on, but you're also waiting, and the Judgment card really does reflect that, especially considering the Emperor is right in the middle of the spread, and the fact that the Emperor is someone who is very powerful. You know, the Emperor is not a bad energy, but this is someone that maybe if you're more mature and you're more open emotionally and mentally, this person may not be the most easiest person to talk to in that sense. Let's see what else we have for you, Capricorn. And you know, Capricorns as earth signs, I believe, are quite open, depending on where it is in your chart. But if it's your sun sign, I do believe that, of course, depending on all your other placements as well, it does, of course, depend. It does depend on all of that. But most of the time, Capricorns tend to be emotionally quite open, but not all of them. Again, it depends on where your sun is, your moon is, your Venus is, etc., etc. But there does come a phase where if they're not emotionally open when they are sort of younger, then they will when they're older. It's just sort of the way the sign is. So this is why I am led to believe that this is a person that you're dealing with, not necessarily you. But if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, then, you know, you can see it accordingly. I hope that made sense. I feel like it didn't, but basically I feel like this is the opposing person to the Capricorn person. So if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, this could be you. Just saying. The Emperor. Okay. You have here the Magician. Yeah, you know what? This is about choices. This is about decisions. This is about making a judgment call as to whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to leave. Because I see very, very strongly here Mars. The Magician, Mars. The Emperor, Mars. Communication. So I do see that there can be a lack of communication, hands down. You are very much in a position, Capricorn, where you feel like you have the power to make this decision. You want to make the best decision. I also see that the Magician, of course, is all about manifesting what it is that you want, and you may not be as fulfilled in this particular situation that you're in. I do think that communication is lacking, so you may be... I'm getting advice from tarot and the spirits that it may be a good time to have a conversation with this person about all of this if you haven't already. And if you have, then you can, of course, go ahead and make the judgment based on their actions. Not necessarily always what they say, but their actions. And yeah, so the Magician is all about you manifesting whatever it is that you want. You have the power to be able to do so with this judgment call. A lot of foliage again on this particular card. Springtime, blooming, growth. Please use growth to your advantage this spring. I'm seeing big revelations for lots and lots of people, especially across all the sign readings I've done so far, I have mentioned growth, because I really think that April 2018 is all about growth. With the Six of Swords, we have here you trying to emotionally move away into calmer waters. Yes, you're taking baggage with you, but you are trying to do the best thing for yourself. I see that at this particular point in time, if you really cannot resolve things with this person, if you can't communicate well with this person, it is probably best to let go and to move on. And if it's meant to be, they will come back around and they will want to communicate better with you. But if they do not, I think it is better to let go of them. Of course, you have to judge this on a case by case or relationship by relationship basis. So you are the best judge of your destiny, the best judge of your relationship as well. But it can benefit you to move on into something else, or move to calmer waters, and to also not act in a emotional state of mind or to act in a reactive state of mind, because that can also hurt you. So that's what I'm seeing emotionally, because the waves are quite they're quite rough down here. So this is you trying to emotionally move away in the safest way possible. Also, I see that it can benefit you to perhaps move on, because we have the Two of Wands here. That's all about options opening up. This person is holding a globe, which again signifies options. There's a whole world out there. And there's two wands. There's multiple options out there, but you are going to be the one that makes that judgment. It's the first card that came out. And I do think that it's important, if you are perhaps able to communicate with this other person. I see communication with Mars is a very big thing here. But of course, if that person is just not on the same page emotionally, mentally, then this is something that perhaps you will have to leave up to the universe, or you will have to let them go and just work on yourself, because I do see that it is emotionally taking a toll on you. It's keeping you wondering, you don't know where you stand, you feel like you have to make a decision, you want to manifest, something, but you just don't know. It's confusion, pure confusion. So with that being said, Capricorn, I think you have pretty much got my message. And if this message resonates with you, please let me know in the comment section below. If you liked this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for all the videos. And I will see you all very soon. Very, very soon. Bye, Capricorn. Take care.